Good morning, my free thinkers. I want to talk to you guys about bullying. Bullying has existed since the beginning of time, and I don't think it's going to ever go away. But it's how we treat the bullies. Um, Growing up, I was bullied as a child, unfortunately, and you know, I'm just telling my story of what happened to me when I was bullied as a child. Um, I came here from Kingston, Jamaica, at a young age, and came to school. And in my school, the the school that I was in was basically just teaching basic math. But where I came from, we were already teaching calculus, algebra, fractions, kilometer converted into miles, metrics, um, trigonometry. These are the things that we were studying back in the Caribbean because we were raised off the English system. So when I came here and started doing, the teacher giving us basic math, I would finish mine, turn my book over, and notice the other kids. Well, I noticed some of the kids in the class did the same thing with me. So um, I knew for a fact that these kids were also from the Caribbean. And then the teacher started putting the kids that I guess she figured knew more into the front of the class, and the kids that basically, you know, knew the basic math or were trying to learn the basic math, they just had them in the back. So after a while, the other kids in the class started bullying us. Okay, when I say bully, they would take your bags, throw your books on the floor, bend down, another person push you over, and you trip and fall. And no matter how many times the teacher will catch it after the fact, she never saw who actually did it. So while you would tell the teacher, she nor he really saw what happened, so they really couldn't make a decision on what to do. But you go to the guidance counselor, tell the guidance counselor call the parent of the child, and you would hope it would stop. It never stopped. It just kept going. My parents came to the school and talked to the teachers, the guidance counselor, the dean, and again, I can't even blame the school too much because when you're in a school with almost 3,000 kids, it's kind of hard for the limited amount of teachers and guidance counselors they have to monitor this. So I don't give the pushback to the school that much. I give it to the parents and what had to be done at home. So for me, um, my mother came and talked to the child's mother. It didn't work. My father came and talked to the child's father, and it didn't work. Until my brother, which is another school about 2 blocks away from me, started coming to my school. Shout out to my big bro. I love that boy. Love that man. Love that man. That man taught me everything who I am now. But my brother came to the school and said to me, challenge the guy to a fight, and which I did, and I couldn't fight. I didn't know nothing about fighting at that time. And I came home, trying to learn how to box. And he says to me, "What are you doing?" And I'm telling him I'm learning how to box. And he goes, "We're from the Caribbean, okay? We're the laws of guerrilla warfare. You're not boxing him." So my brother showed me what to do. Fake like I'm going to box, and then kick him in his chest, which I did. Fell down, and I used fist, elbow, fist, elbow, fist, elbow until my brother snatched me off him and says, "You have done enough." He got the message. A couple days later, his parents came to school with his face all bloody, swollen. Well, not bloody anymore, but face swollen. And wanted to know who did this to their child. My parents was there. My father had the Batman grin. My mother, stone face. Cause her thing was, I told you guys this was going to happen, and it did happen. But believe it or not, me and that young man became very good friends after that. And the more that I was around him, I didn't know anything about welfare system back then. I didn't know about projects because I was raised in a home. I came from a home in Jamaica to a home in America, so I didn't know about none of those things. But what I noticed was that while I was bringing my lunch to school and breakfast, that's not what he had. So a lot of times when I would pack my breakfast and my lunch, I would pack breakfast and lunch for him. And believe it or not, no knock on his family then, but I don't think they noticed that this is what was affecting this young man. And my brother taught me that, a bully becomes a bully because somebody bullied them, right? And he told me, you should never become a bully. Now I'm going to leave this at this. If you want to hear the rest of my story, go to my other page. Power the Spoken Words to see the rest of this video. But Free Thinkers, thank you guys for listening.